In the Philippines, the animation industry traces its origins back to the 1980s. Despite the animation industry ranking second right behind the gaming industry in terms of entertainment, this does not include its direct competitors, who are respectively K-drama and other TV programs.
While the Philippines and the Filipinos are considered one of the stronger Asian players in the realm of animation globally, though our talents in the field of animation excel to the point of greatly contributing to the success of international film production companies. Only a few people are aware of it, due to being outsourced and the talented people are not given full credit for their works.
So what is animation exactly?
Simply put, animation is the simulation of action made by a series of images.
Animation could also be described as a technique for creating an illusion of movement in a sequence by capturing drawings, images, and things.
Due to animation, storytellers and what once could only be read in a fairy tale book could now be seen in full motion of lifelike images to a certain degree thanks to animation.
A change of setting that would have cost quite a lot, and stunts that need to be performed at the cost and risk of one's life is now a matter of time and dedication in animation.
Despite all that, the animation course has not been quite popular in Filipino families when they make a decision for their careers, since they would rather focus on careers that are stereotyped to make instant money than focusing on one's talents and skills.
One of the factors why animation is not popular in the Philippines is the lack of schools or programs that offer animation. Equipment and educators need that are skilled in this field are not enough due to the lack of government financial support.
So far, all that's been mentioned are the downs of this course, but there are also multiple things that are good in this course.
One of the good things is its relatively high pay, though this may change of course, based on the length of the film to be made and its duration and deadline period.
Another benefit of animation is the skills and joy one gets as they find a means to express themselves in new ways, especially when art is their passion.
The good thing about animation is the variety of jobs that it offers, since talented animators are always welcomed in film production companies. This variety includes local culture films, anime, children's book stories, and many more.
A good example of this would be Japan and their widely spread films that are not only entertaining, it also spreads a lot of its culture through their own animations.
The success of one's film, though, would depend on people a lot if they could accept other people's culture.
Another issue relating to the rights to broadcast animation films was raised as issues with piracy began causing some animators to discontinue their projects as their films were not received well or viewed on a pirated website.
These problems, though, are now slowly being addressed.
Philippines also did not lag behind as they started overcoming a variety of obstacles to allow the animation course to have greater potential and mitigate industry vulnerabilities.
Domestic and foreign investors are now being gathered by the industry to solve the problems of the large animation business to sustain and fulfill large global clients.
The animation sector of the Philippines is now forced to create a name for itself locally and abroad to mold potentially skilled animators and create a film that would create a difference in our economy and our society.
This step would change the Filipino perspective in terms of choosing a career. Schools should offer animation courses or programs that have scholarships and complete equipment to vastly teach students the fundamentals and skills in animation.
Through creating animations, we can tell stories, opinions, and changes that could contribute to our modern literature. The people would be aware of the new norm and how to cope with it so that our country will slowly understand and adapt to the new era.